What if everything you thought you knew about Jamaica was just a beautiful illusion? What if behind the sunshine, reggae, and postcard smiles lies a story that rewrote history itself? Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because what you're about to hear will change how you see this island forever. Jamaica isn't just a Caribbean paradise. It's a heartbeat that's been echoing through centuries, a rhythm forged in chains, rebellion, and survival. Beneath its turquoise shores and waving palms lies a legacy of warriors who refused to bow. When slavery tried to erase their identity, they rewrote their destiny. High in the blue mountains, where mist meets jungle, the Maroons built freedom from nothing. They carved homes in the wilderness, trained warriors in silence, and struck back against empires that thought they could never be defeated. These weren't mere rebels. They were architects of independence. Their fortresses, hidden deep within the hills, became sanctuaries of hope. Their drumming, once feared by colonizers, became coded messages that carried strategy, warning, and strength. Every beat was defiance, every echo a promise that freedom would not die in the shadows. And when they finally forced the British to sign peace treaties, it was more than victory. It was the birth of a legacy that still burns today. Out of that defiance came art, sound that could move nations. Before reggae conquered the world, the streets pulsed with ska, mento, and rocksteady. These weren't just melodies. They were stories whispered through pain, love, and laughter. Every note was a rebellion. Every lyric a message from the people to the world. Fishermen, farmers, dreamers, all found their voice through music. It was the cry of the oppressed turned into something eternal. Rhythm as resistance, harmony as healing. Then came a messenger who would turn those rhythms into revolution. Bob Marley didn't just sing, he preached freedom with every chord. His music transcended borders, languages, and color. His dreadlocks became a banner of defiance, his smile a weapon of peace. From trench towns' narrow alleys to stadiums filled with tens of thousands, his songs told a truth the world couldn't ignore. One love, redemption song, get up, stand up. These weren't just songs, they were prophecies. Through him, Jamaica's sound became a global language, one that reminded humanity that even the smallest island can roar the loudest. But Jamaica's rhythm didn't stop with music. It carried into every sprint, every dance, every act of creation. When Usain Bolt thundered down the track, it wasn't just athleticism. It was history running free. Every stride was powered by generations who once ran for their lives, now running for glory. And when Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce crossed the finish line with a smile, she carried that same unbroken spirit, proof that Jamaica's greatness lives in every corner of its soil. Walk through Kingston today, and you'll feel that same pulse in every mural and melody. The faces of Garvey, Nanny, Marley, and Bolt look down on streets filled with the scent of spice, the sound of laughter, and the rhythm of a people who never stop moving. Every taxi driver's radio plays a different song. Every market stall tells a story. The chaos feels alive, like a symphony composed of struggle, survival, and soul. Yet, beneath that energy, Jamaica still wrestles with its own challenges. Poverty, inequality, and climate threats test its strength daily. Hurricanes come and go, economies rise and fall, but the people remain unshaken. This island has never been defined by hardship. It transforms it. Every setback becomes a verse, every struggle a new rhythm. From hillside farms to city studios, Jamaicans continue to create, adapt, and inspire. Modern Jamaica is rewriting what it means to be Caribbean. Artists are turning old colonial streets into open-air galleries. Designers are merging tradition with technology. Poets are giving voice to the voiceless. And filmmakers are capturing stories that once lived only in folklore. The same fire that once burned for survival now fuels innovation. It's no longer just about remembering the past. It's about building a future that honors it. That future is not just found in cities or resorts, but in the people themselves, in the Rastafarian communities where spirituality meets simplicity, in the farmers who nurture the land with ancestral pride, in the youth who turn rhythm into business, dance into identity, and heritage into global influence. Jamaica's strength has always been its people, creative, unbreakable, and deeply aware that their history is both a wound and a weapon. And through it all, Jamaica never loses its soul. You can hear it in Sunday hymns drifting through villages, feel it in street dances under neon lights, taste it in every bite of jerk chicken or sip of Blue Mountain coffee. It's alive, a living fusion of memory and movement. Even in its smallest gestures, a smile, a handshake, a beat, the island breathes resilience. Jamaica is proof that greatness isn't measured in size or wealth, but in spirit. Its influence stretches far beyond its shores. In music festivals, in art galleries, in Olympic stadiums, and in every corner where people fight for freedom and expression. The island's legacy reminds the world that pain can become poetry, oppression can become power, and rhythm can outlive centuries. So when you think of Jamaica, don't just picture beaches. Picture the warriors in the mountains, the rebels who beat drums in the dark, the singer whose words reached every continent, the runner whose lightning speed became legend. Picture a nation that turned suffering into song and rebellion into rhythm. Because Jamaica isn't just a place, it's proof that the human soul can rise above anything. Born in struggle, carried by music, and kept alive by resilience, its rhythm will echo forever. Subscribe for more stories like this, and keep watching to see how Jamaica's fire continues to light the world.